How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to the MLB The Show 23 Franchise Rebuilding Challenge. We're doing another one of these videos where we put a player in a zero overlog league and seeing if he can win a World Series by himself. This time we're doing an interesting player, a guy that signed a big contract. Widely regarded as probably the best pitcher in the game, one of them, for sure. And that would be Jacob deGrom. Jacob deGrom, when healthy, one of the best players, one of the best pitchers in the game. So, we'll be doing him. He's a full-time pitcher, though, so he might not be getting any at-bats with these within this league. So hopefully the zero overalls can carry them offensively, and he can just pitch and dominate on the mound. Well, no, we'll see. I guess we'll see. One season, see if we can win a World Series. Leave a like, subscribe, enjoy the content, comment those videos. Go to socials, play the second channel, main channel, down in the description if you like on content TJP. And with that being said, let's get on the gameplay. So this could be an interesting one because here's the thing with deGrom, with pitchers it's different, right? Because pitchers don't play every day. Pitchers not everyday players. So he's only going to pitch like 30-something games. So theoretically speaking, the Rangers could miss out on the postseason. They could. They really could. But in case you guys are curious, yep, so there's Jacob deGrom. Hopefully he doesn't regress too much during out the entire video. But as you can see, everybody in the league is one overall, just like we've done in past videos. So there is that. And our lineups, we don't have Jacob deGrom hitting. Can I put him as a DH? Because, I mean, I've seen his stats. They're actually his stats for a hitter aren't too bad. So if I could just have him be a DH, I assume the game is going to change it, though, and just not play him. But we'll see if we could at least get him to be a DH. That'd be awesome, but I highly doubt it'll work. Nevertheless, we'll try our best and see what we can do. We'll advance the regular season. And my assumption is, yeah, they're going to end up just not wanting to play him. And that's fine. We're going to let the CPU kind of manage everything. Not too big of a deal. Hopefully, we could be good enough and maybe win. I mean, actually, no. You know what? I want Jacob deGrom to hit. Lineups and rotations. I think we should do this. I think we should have it on manual. I think we should. I think we should have Jacob deGrom hit. I want to see how he does in the league hitting the ball with these guys. I do. I really do. So We're doing it. We're having Jacob deGrom hit. I don't care what the game says. This might be cheating, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna do it. Sit in the first game, and well, off to a bad start. We lost 2-1. So, deGrom did get a hit though. That's cool. Yeah. All right. Well, this could be fun. I don't know if we'll just auto-fix all. I don't know if we're going to be able to make the postseason. I really don't. It's going to be interesting. I mean, we're actually off to a good start, so maybe we will. Looks like we're 18-9, so that's good. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't want. That's why I didn't want to have this on, because I'm just going to get these pop-ups all the time. But I do want deGrom to be hitting. And, yeah, I guess if I didn't have deGrom hitting, he would not make the postseason. Here's what we'll do. I think we'll do 2 seasons, but we're going to do, like, 1 season of, just normal, like this, and then we'll do another season where he just doesn't hit. And I want to see if it makes a difference. So that's what we'll do. So first we'll start off with this season here, where I think in this one, he's going to end up being really good. And then, yeah, after that, we'll do one where he is not going to be hitting. So as you can see, I mean, he has 4 home runs, 57 numbers. He's hitting .337, which is pretty impressive. He's 17-0, .16 ERA. He's only given up 3 runs. He's given up a homer, though, interestingly. He hasn't walked a batter this season. There had to have been a perfect game pitched from deGrom. That is another thing we need to look for. Maybe he got lucky and threw a perfect game. Maybe he threw a no-hitter. That's something that we will certainly need to be on the lookout for with deGrom. So I'm going to look and see if he threw one. It doesn't really look like it here. So, a one-hitter, close. He won this one, too. Yeah, you can tell which games Jacob deGrom pitched based on the by the score. 1-0. Yep, deGrom threw a 2-hitter. Here, deGrom 2-hitter. 5-hitter. Nope. So here nope. Here, nope. And we already saw that this game he lost. Well, the team lost because of their performance. So, yeah, I mean, obviously deGrom is an all-star. We know that. He's going to win the MVP. He's going to win the Cy Young. The question is, can they win the World Series? I don't know. I really don't know. It's going to be tough. But I am curious to see what's going to happen if we just assumed, like, Jacob deGrom doesn't pitch or just only pitches, right? Like, that is something that I would love to see. Is him being the only, only just pitching. Like, I would love to see that, and we'll do that. Like I said, we'll do another season. We'll remake the franchise and then just simulate it again. So I'm curious. I am. I want to see what happens if deGrom is only just pitching, and I don't assume the lineup. So 103-59 is a pretty good record. So they were the best team in the MLB, right? Clearly, 103 wins. Yeah. Okay. Now, league leaders, we had deGrom, strikeouts 421, .22 ERA, best winning percentage, most wins, 31 wins. So that's cool. He led league in doubles, batting average. So he got a silver slugger. Jacob deGrom with a silver slugger is pretty impressive. He didn't lead home runs though, or RBIs. But obviously, yeah, he's based on balls, on base percentage. OPS, wins. He was 31-0, which is just outrageous. He only had 2 walks on the season, which is also outrageous. And yeah, if we look at the awards, Cy Young, Hank Aaron Award, MVP, and a batting title for Mr. Jacob deGrom. Did he win a Gold Glove? He did not, somehow. It's weird. Okay. In a league of 0 overalls, he can't even seem to win a Gold Glove. I don't know what that's all about, but... obviously, at 31-0, what a ridiculous season from deGrom. And he only went down to a 98, so, I mean, he's still really good. And shout out to him. He pitched 24 complete games. Of his 24 complete games, 23 of them were shutouts, which is kind of just a joke at this point. That's how good he is. And, yeah, he actually hit the ball pretty well, so he was helpful. He was definitely a positive in our lineup. So, speaking of our team, let's take a look here and see what we've got. So... I want to look at the calendar and see if there were any perfect games potentially thrown. So we're going to look at them. Box score, nothing there. Nothing here. This game, nope. This game, he threw a no-hitter, but we made an error. So he got one no-hitter. Okay, that game, no. Let's see. We lost this one 2-0. Okay. 11-0 here. 2-hitter. 2-hitter. 7. And 2-hitter. He's throwing a lot of 2-hitters. I'm just curious, out of curiosity. Only one shutout here. And, a 1-hitter. Okay, cool. So, we're in the postseason. Let's see how we do. We've got the Athletics. deGrom on the bump. Wins 5-0. Pitched great. Now we got to win 3 games without deGrom. That's the tough part. We blew the game here. We won game 3. Lost game 4. deGrom should be the one pitching. Why is Jacob deGrom not pitching? Shouldn't he be the one pitching? It should be him, not Joe Random. But we won. 22-7. Okay. Cleveland. Game 1. We win 4-0. Great performance from deGrom. Game 2. We lose 6-4. Game 3. We win 3-2. Game 4. We lose 4-3. Game 5. We lose 8-5. Game 6, we win 1-0. I'm not messing with the lineups. So if we lose, we lose. And we don't. We're going to the World Series. Wow. We got to take on the Rockies. The Rockies, just curious to see what their record were. They were an 85-win team. Okay. I mean, they're all Joe Randoms. We don't need to see their team. Joe Random versus Joe Random. We win 23-5. Game 2, we lose 7-4. Game 3, we lose 5-6. Game 4, guaranteed win. 3-0. 2-hitter. Best of 3 now. Lose game 5. Win game 6. Can Jacob deGrom, without pitching a game 7, which he would be pitching here, we win 8-3. So they win the World Series in 7. That was scary. I'm surprised. I didn't think it would happen, but it did. Awards: Joe Random World Series MVP, playoff MVP Jacob deGrom. I feel like Jacob deGrom should have been the World Series MVP and the playoff MVP, but he wasn't. Shout out to him. He played great. Our pitching rotation, I mean, he was absolutely dominant. The other Joe Randoms scared me a little bit. The bullpen, for the most part, was actually pretty good. So, all right, we're gonna do one more season, but in this simulation, what I'm going to do is Jacob deGrom will only be pitching, so he will not be in the lineup. I won't be adjusting the lineup, and we'll see if maybe he can make the postseason. I'm not going to have Jacob deGrom hit, so I'm curious to see if that'll make any difference or not when it comes to will we win or will we lose. Very curious about that. I will also double check at the end of the season to see if there are going to be any perfect games potentially thrown by Jacob deGrom or any no-hitters. We'll see. I'm curious to see if maybe if he doesn't get any at-bats, will the Rangers be able to survive and make the postseason? I guess, like I said, we're going to find out. So I'm just going to bypass just going to sim the entire season, and then we'll look at his stats. We don't really need to look at them at the All-Star break. You kind of already have an idea. We already saw him win the World Series when he was a DH and a pitcher. So the real question here is, can he do it as just a full-time pitcher? Will the game allow it? And so far, it looks like they have a shot to do so. And it should be pretty exciting. So we're currently 60-40. Yep, 65 wins. So yeah, we'll be able to make the postseason, I would believe. So that is good. I just don't know if we'll be able to win, but I guess we'll find out. And yeah, it looks like we are going to go to the postseason with just Jacob deGrom as a full-time pitcher and not having any at-bats. 96-68 won division, taking a winner of a cup playoff game. So still made it. That answered my question. And let's take a look at the standings. 96 wins. Was second best in the AL. So one of the better teams in the MLB. Jacob deGrom led in a bunch of statistics. As you can see, he had 33 wins this time around. Ronald Acuna got signed by the Rays. I had free agency. They weren't supposed to sign anybody. But they signed Ronald Acuna. Okay. So I guess Ronald Acuna is here. He had 74 homers. That guy. So usually that doesn't happen. But, okay, looks like the Rays signed Ronald Acuna. So, guess we'll have to deal with that. Shout out to Jacob deGrom and what a season he had. Let's see the pitching rotation. I mean, he was amazing. 33-0, .19 ERA, gave 120 hits, 9 runs, 6 earned, no walks. He didn't walk a single batter this season. That's disgusting. Calendar-wise, I'm going to look to see if we had any perfect games. So if I do find one, I'll let you guys know. But chances are we're not going to have any. All right, not a single post game, so we're just going to sim to the postseason, taking on Cleveland in the ALDS. We win 4-0 game 1. deGrom threw a one-hitter in a couple hours. Fortunately, not a perfect game. And, here was a good game, too, by us. One extras. And we're in the ALCS. Don't have to take on the Astros, at least. I mean, we have to take on the Rays. So I don't know how Acuna and the Rays just lost, but shout out to them, I guess, for losing. Win 4-1 here, win 4-3, lose 12-5, win 6-4, and we are going to the World Series once again. deGrom, absolutely dominant. Take on the Padres. We won game 1, lost game 2. We won game 3, won game 4. Actually, deGrom got lit up a little bit. I don't know if he got lit up, actually. He gave up 1 run, but our bullpen choked a little bit. Now I got to win 3 more games. Can we do it? Yes. All right, well, look at that. I guess even with deGrom not hitting, deGrom wasn't hitting, and they were 2 games better because it took him only 5 games versus 7. So there you go. deGrom by himself can lead his team to a World Series, even if he doesn't have to hit. So take that with a grain of salt. Had to do it twice just to, kind of confirm that the hitting didn't really make a difference. So you guys got 2 extras, two seasons in this video, more or less. So with that being said, full screen, close the video. Alright guys, well, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, comment on this video, go to socials, play the second channel, main channel, down in the description. If you like other content, BTJP. So if you have any other players that we should try to do this with, let me know down in the comments below. With that being said, we're going to head on out. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon. Peace.